Everyone's heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club by now, the NFT project taking the world by storm. The collection is made up of over 10,000 unique NFT art pieces featuring the signature ape avatars. Some apes have more uncommon characteristics than others, making them more rare and thus more valuable. But there's much more to the Bored Ape Yacht Club than meets the eye. From a surprising origin story to secret clubs and celebrity buyers, we've dug up some of the untold secrets of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Although this was one of the first NFT projects to take over the headlines, it certainly won't be the last. So stay tuned to learn what these NFTs have been hiding and what it could mean for future projects. A surprising origin story. Almost a decade ago, two friends attending the same university were knocking back beers and discussing their favorite authors when they came up with something that would eventually become a global sensation. One of these men, who goes by the alias Gargamel, already had a Master's of Fine Arts, while his buddy, who had chosen the moniker Gordon Goner, was enrolled in an MFA program but dropped out because of health issues. In 2017, these two friends bought some of their first crypto. For the next couple of years, they merely watched and waited as they figured out how they wanted to get involved with this blossoming industry. Gargamel worked as an editor and writer, while Goner worked as a part-time day trader. During this time, they pondered how they could get more involved with the crypto space, but they struggled to figure out how to get their feet in the door. Gargamel wasn't the best of investors, and Goner wasn't that great of a trader. Since they were both creative types, they knew they couldn't exactly find success as blockchain programmers either. But then along came NFTs, and everything changed as they were stricken with creative inspiration. That's when they developed the characters, world, and backstory that would eventually evolve into the Bored Ape Yacht Club. With the help of two other friends who go by the nicknames No Sass and Emperor Tomato Ketchup, they managed to sell over $2 million worth of ape NFTs at $200 a piece. No two images are alike, and each NFT was randomly generated, incorporating over 170 possible traits, including facial expressions, headgear, clothing, and other accessories. Today, paying $200 for one of these NFTs sounds like an absolute bargain. In August of 2021, NBA star Steph Curry bought an ape for a mind-blowing $180,000. And just months later, in October, an ape sold for a record-breaking $3.4 million. The Bored Ape NFTs are now one of the most prized and coveted collections in the world of crypto. Gargamel and Goner have become overnight success stories, proving the power of an authentic backstory. The New Yorker even recently penned a 2,500-word profile piece, noting that the ape avatars are taking the internet by storm. That's certainly not bad for a pair of previously unsuccessful crypto investors. A play-to-earn NFT game is coming. Now, Bored Ape Yacht Club has become one of the best-known and most valuable NFT projects in the world. Adidas recently signed the brand, and dozens of celebrities have gotten in on the action. Next, the apes are getting their very own Play-to-Earn NFT game. In December, Yuga Labs announced that they're developing an NFT game in conjunction with Animoca Brands, the publisher of the highly popular metaverse game, The Sandbox. Some of the other projects that Animoca has invested in include NBA Top Shot and Axie Infinity, so they have a pretty solid track record. The Bored Ape NFT game is expected to go live sometime during the second quarter of 2022. But as of right now, no specifics have been unveiled, other than the fact that the game will feature a play-to-earn model and will make use of the Bored Ape NFTs that have already proven to be a success with crypto enthusiasts. Animoca has also released one teaser image promoting the game. It teases a robotic hand holding an electrified banana, emblazoned with the Bored Ape Yacht Club logo. While they have yet to announce which blockchain platform the game will make use of, it's pretty likely that it will be on the Ethereum blockchain, considering the fact that that's where the Bored Ape NFTs were originally minted. Secret Bored Ape chats exist. Recently, a Twitter user that goes by the handle NotKatrina expressed their frustration with the number of secret Bored Ape chats that are out there on the web. The user, who's been confirmed to be a Bored Ape NFT owner, claims that they have to cross-post the same content on numerous different chats in order to share their insights with the Bored Ape community. The tweet that they made about this issue has since sparked many discussions from both owners of the popular NFTs and non-owners alike. Many of these discussions feature comments from people expressing their gripes about the existence of these secret chats. On the other hand, there are a lot of eager people trying to get involved in these secret groups without owning the NFTs. However, a few Bored Ape owners even revealed that they were completely unaware that these secret chats existed in the first place. Some argue that owning a Bored Ape NFT shouldn't give you access to these exclusive chats. On the other hand, NFT collectors who can afford to pay millions for one of these NFTs may want to flex their ownership with some perks just like that. As alluring as these secret chats might be, it's important to be aware that there are numerous NFT scammers out there looking for every chance they can get to swindle others. Secret chats like these just create an atmosphere where it's easy to be caught off guard. So if you're on Discord or a similar service looking to find these secret chats, it's good to be aware of just how rampant these kinds of scams are these days, so stay safe. Eminem is a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT owner. Just recently, the rapper Eminem purchased Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT number 9055 on the OpenSea platform. The selling price was $452,000. The account used to purchase the NFT, Shady Holdings, has also purchased several other NFTs. These include several Lil Baby Doodles X NFTs, Superlative Apes number 3880, and a stencil image of Eminem himself by stencil art creator Dida Dog. But Eminem's collection doesn't stop there. He also owns the NFTs Shaq Gives Back number 4077, SABC number 2615, and Adult Fantasy Subdued 130 out of 151. As of right now, in total, Eminem owns 166 NFT assets from 32 different collections. However, his Bored Ape is the most valuable in his collection, and shows just how important these NFTs have become to the digital art collector. Other celebrities ape in. Eminem isn't the only celebrity getting in on the action with Bored Apes. Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon recently purchased the Bored Ape NFT number 599. He paid 46.6 Ethereum using the crypto app MoonPay. Post Malone shelled out over $700,000 for 2 Bored Ape NFTs, including number 961, which features zombie fur and a cowboy hat, and has since been made his profile picture on Twitter. Snoop Dogg is the proud owner of Bored Ape number 7723, which features leopard print fur and an army helmet. The rapper and media tycoon also owns several highly valuable CryptoPunks, Xcopy, and Artblocks NFTs. Von Miller, the LA Rams linebacker, paid 25 Ethereum for his Bored Ape NFT number 4733, which has notable traits that include white fur, robot eyes, and a cowboy hat. He also owns Bored Ape number 1432, which was given to him as a gift from fellow NFT athlete Des Bryant. A few other stars who own Bored Apes include rapper Lil Baby, production DJ duo The Chainsmokers, former Disney TV star Drake Bell, and EDM artist Steve Aoki, all throwing some serious weight behind the legacy of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. The Bored Ape Yacht Club goes physical. The Bored Ape Yacht Club is steadily expanding outside of the world of NFTs and is becoming an off-chain brand, which means that you'll start finding it in the physical space too. In addition to the NFT game coming later this year, Adidas has signed a contract with the company to integrate the Bored Apes into fashion. Adidas has big plans to develop a line of streetwear that incorporates the now iconic apes images. They also plan on bringing this branding and several other NFT brands into the metaverse. Even stranger though is what people are starting to do with their apes on their own dime. By owning a Bored Ape NFT, you get full commercial rights to do whatever you please with it. One Bored Ape owner recently set up a Twitter account for his beloved ape in which he created an elaborate backstory, transforming it into a character named Jenkins, who works as a valet for the yacht club. In September, Jenkins was signed to a real-world agency, and now he's getting his own biography, co-written by New York Times bestselling author Neil Strauss. Universal Music has also gotten involved in the past few months, signing a virtual band consisting of 1 mutant ape and 3 Bored Apes. At this point, there really is no dismissing NFTs. You might think that they're a bit ridiculous, but don't expect the Bored Apes or many other NFTs to go anywhere anytime soon, because it sure looks like they're here to stay. If you're excited about the upcoming Bored Ape Play-to-Earn game, and you want to keep yourself busy until it launches later this year, check out this video covering a few other free-to-play NFT games that can start making you money today. We'll see you in the next video.